contractors handling federal government's 260 emergency projects receive 3 months deadline for project delivery. The Honourable Minister of Works, His Excellency Senator Engineer Nweze David Umahi CON, has given the contractors handling the 260 emergency projects awarded by the Renewed Hope Administration of His Excellency President Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu GCFR a deadline of 3 months to complete and deliver the projects as required by the standard conditions of contract of the Federal Ministry of Works or phase contract termination. This ultimatum was issued during a meeting of the management of the Federal Ministry of Works with the contractors handling the various projects and the Federal Controllers of Works held at the Ministry's headquarters, Mabusha, Abuja, this 8th day of July 2024. These renewed help emergency-led projects were appropriated in the 2023 supplementary budget with the intention to bring immediate intervention on the completely failed parts of critical federal roads nationwide with a view to restoring the serviceability level of the affected roads. The Honourable Minister listed about 7 contractors who have achieved little or no milestone in their project delivery since the contracts were awarded, and warned that such contractors must mobilize effectively to the site latest Wednesday 10th July 2024 or face contract termination.
Okay, controllers, the moment anybody is not on site and you're working full blast, then by the exclusion of time, the job is terminated and we need another person. So we are already on the good at this thing. So Wednesday, if the jobs are not there, and if you spend another 3 months, we'll terminate the job. If you have a document that will expire in 3 months, and what you have in your hand is no longer, binding. So you have to write for extension of time. Are you with us? If you don't write for extension of time and get approval, you will not get paid.
The defaulting contractors, most of whom are handling emergency road projects in Yobe, Jigawa, Zamfara, Benue, Kogi, Abia, Anambra, Imo, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River and River States, were warned that the projects awarded to them must be delivered in 3 months' time, as no excuse of security challenges or lack of mobilization funds would justify the sufferings they are subjecting road users or shield them from being blacklisted as constituting a clog in the wheel of progress in the efforts of the Renewed Hope Administration in revolutionizing road infrastructure for Nigeria's economic prosperity.
The President, is best to help Nigerians, and then at our lower level, we are not appreciating it. And the person they will be marketing will be the President. But we are actually the problem, because God is seeing all of us. The people are suffering. The President is having sleepless night how to help the people. And then we give people jobs, and they are telling us stories. There have been jobs awarded by this ministry in the past, money paid, then the contractors help the money. Oh, there is insecurity. Did you not know about security situation before you got the job?
He gave a marching order to the Federal Controllers of Works to ensure proper supervision of projects in their sites and be abreast with the contract awarded, amount, date of award, timeline, review date, extension of time, augmentation granted, and whether the contractor is on site.
We need to know all the projects going on. The contract amount, the date of award, the date of completion, the review date, extension of time, augmentation granted, and if the contractor is on site, and so on and so forth. And then please supervise the projects in your site. If you don't have contract documents, write to demand, so that you look at the timetable and know if the contractor is working according to the timetable. We are paying till for these projects that are delayed.
He reiterated that fund mobilization under the standard conditions of contract is not a condition precedent for them to move to the site, but it is at the discretion of the Federal Ministry of Works and can be made available only to contractors who can undertake through affidavit of commitment to complete the job within 3 months of mobilization. He stated,
When you're bidding for a job, they ask you for your financial capacity, and you put down your banks and your liquidity. And so the reason for that is that expected when you're given a job, you will start mobilizing. And so our new policy is that if you want mobilization and we have it to give you, you will now abide by conditions. And one is that there will be no review of any component of the mobilization given. Two, you will give 30%, you do 30% of work before we can give you another money. Okay? So please, mobilization is not compulsory. Is that okay? That's one. Number two, emergency projects are not mobilized. The rule is that emergency projects, you go and you do it, 100%, and then you submit your papers, we now pay you 80% and send your documents to BPP. When they approve, we pay you the balance of 20%.
In his remarks, the Permanent Secretary Yakubu Adam Kofaramata, PhD, stated that the period had gone when contractors were taking the country for granted and could afford to delay in job delivery for years after collecting mobilization and will keep feeding on the VOP. He charged contractors to brace up to the new spirit of Nigeria First, introduced in the Federal Ministry of Works under the renewed hope administration of Mr. President.
We have listed about the Nigerian nation. We don't have any other country as Nigeria who are given these jobs. Some of us may have material issues. Maybe we are pushing the Honourable Minister right now to start even to stop considering this DOP and that organization. Because like no reason, after being given an award letter, you come and say you are waiting for daily for 6 months. 6 months waiting for me. If you need the money to say good on ourselves, please let us just consider the nation first. Once we put Nigeria first, you see that things will move. Like what Honourable Minister said, whenever can tell, it might affect you.
This was signed by Honorable Barrister Oji Uche Naji, Special Advisor Media to the Honorable Minister of Works.